Hey guys, hey, it's Mr. Lindy, and today we're going to talk about multiplying mixed numbers. So you've done a really good job so far of multiplying fractions by whole numbers and fractions by fractions, and now we're going to get into the next part where you're going to have to multiply mixed numbers. And this happens a lot when you're building something, when you're measuring things, but we'll first start off with just learning how to do it, okay? And then we'll get into area and all that. Okay, so first example I have is 1.5 times 2.5. Now, the first thing a lot of people would like to think is that you would take the 1 and then you would multiply by the 2 and then you multiply. What you need to do first is turn them into improper fractions. So I'm going to change them to improper fractions. What I do is I start with the 1 and then I multiply it by the 2 on the bottom of the denominator and then add the 1 on the numerator. So 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 is 3. I will put that over 2. So 1.5 is the same thing as 3/2. And then I'll do the same over here with the 2.5. So I have 2 times 2, add the 1, so 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and that's over half. So now we have our new problem. We have 3/2 times 5/2, or 3 over 2 times 5 over 2, and now all you have to do is multiply straight across. So our new is, so then 2 multiply straight across. Okay? So multiply straight across like this. 3 times 5 is 15, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now, a lot of you think that you're done, but right there you're not, because we have to not leave it as an improper and turn it back to a mixed number. So 4 goes into 15 3 times. That means that's 12, and then we have 3/4 left over. So 1.5 times 2.5 equals 3 3/4. Okay, let's try some more. Look at this one. 3 1/3 times 2 1/4. First step, let's convert them into improper fractions. So 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So you have 10/3 times 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So we have 9/4. And you could multiply straight across, but as what we've been working on is looking on how to reduce these before we work on them. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a look at this 3 down here and this 9 up here and see if 3 goes into 9, which I know it does. It goes in 3 times. And then 3 goes into 3 one time. And then let's look at the 4 and the 10, just like this. 4 and a 10, I know that 2 goes into both of them, so let's put 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. And now our new problem is 5 over 1 times 3 over 2, and that equals 15 halves, or 7 1/2 is your answer. So just to show you that that is the correct answer, let's go ahead and we'll go right here. We'll go 10/3 times 9/4. Now let's see if we can multiply this across. So we have 90 over 12, and then 12 goes into 90. Let's see, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84. It looks like 7 times. And then we have 6/12 left over, and we know that 6/12 actually turns into a half. So 7 1/2. Same answers. I like the reducing method. Okay? Last one. 5 5/6 times 4 4/5. Let's give it a try. First thing you need to do is to change them into improper fractions. So 5 times 6 is 30, plus 5 is 35 over 6 times 4 times 5 is 20, plus 4 is 24 over 5. Now, if you look at this one has some pretty cool ones that we can work with. Let's start with this diagonal right here and see if we can reduce. 6 goes into 24 4 times. And then look over here. 5 goes into 35. 5 goes into 5 once. 5 goes into 35 7 times. So now we multiply it across. 7 over 1 times 4 over 1 equals 28 over 1, or 28. Okay, guys? I know we've done a bunch of these. These are going to have their own set of ways to mess up or be challenged. We're going to do a whole bunch more. I hope everybody's doing all right. I'm going to give a shout out to 2 people in my classroom. First one, we're going to go with LPS Tiger Claw. Hey, how you doing? And also, I want to say hi to Mummy Gummy. 2 real cool students in my class. I just wanted to say hello, give you guys a shout out to your pages. All right, have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.